Okay, are you recording?
Is it gonna be hi? My name is Adriano. He, they, them, I.
What?
Pronouns.
Okay, let me know. Let me know if you are reading. If I have to zoom or something.
Um,
You okay?
no, it's good like this. Yeah, perfect.
Okay. Oh. Well, first the usual thing. So you say git clone, not client, and the URL. And I will do everything with VS Code because it's super easy VS Code. Once you set up VS Code with SSH. Okay, so now we have this directory here. We will change the name just because, and we will say what pre-prod, another pre-prod test. Okay, so check how many concurrent deployments I have, and they are not messing between them. So here we have the deployment. Now the idea is to produce our .env. But for this, we will do oh, test, right? Okay. Now we are on the direct. Here we say then git checkout and the name of the branch that has the the branch we want to run. It was fit MK2, I think. Okay, just in cases, the pool. It's perfect. Okay, so now
What does your Docker
without running,
what does your Docker Compose look like? Is it does it run
is,
all the other services or is it very tiny?
no, everything. If you want, you can customize it, but I will go to the basics. Okay, especially for radio, if he wants to run it, of course
But
you will have the legacy. You
isn't
can remove it.
yeah?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it? I think that would be wise for you, so he can have a system which functions normally, because that will GraphQL will mess with and you need to work on HA proxy some changes as well. I would make
Yes.
yeah, or make a different branch where all this GraphQL is not functioning because it will mess his system up. Its system is not fast enough to handle that.
I, I will go fast with the basic one, and then if we have some time, I will show you the two places where you have to remove some lines, and you will be able to
I
produce
know
that.
I know how to do it, but
Okay.
it's maybe better to have a separate branch which is easier to use because
Okay.
it's
Rem-
something we can do in 2 seconds, but maybe difficult for ratio.
Remember that we have to modularize, you know, the repo somehow, and we'll ease all this branching. We cannot
That's a total
many branches.
different discussion.
Yeah. Okay. Let's continue. So we are here. We have cloned. We have changed the branch to the right one. Now, instead of using the script, now that we are in VS Code, it's easier. We will just copy the the example.env and we will paste it. We will replace the name, of course, as .env. And the thing is that we will go to, for example, another one that I have here, where I have that I have already an already working. Imagine ratio. This could be your legacy deployment. So you go here to your .env, and this is why there is this separation of user info, right? Of user info, all this part, from advanced. So the user info you can just copy, right? And you can just replace the user info piece on the new one, on the data here, right? And that's it. Okay. And this one is something that I added, but you can, I mean, it's not part of the example, but it's something that I added to customize the deployment. This will add this explain, Martin, this explain feature that shows you the SQL of each query. Okay. So now that we are here, we need to change. It's very important for us to change. For example, here on the project name, let's change uh, this suffix as test, right? This is very important for you to change. If you don't change this will start messing with any other deployment with the same name, and that's catastrophic.
Well,
And the other,
this is like starting over, right? Then you have a completely separate thing.
exactly. Otherwise, you will start, competing. Race conditions can take place or stuff like that to see who wins the access of a volume or weird stuff. And the other thing you have to change is the offset, the port offset. So these two ones are very important for you to change. Then you can change here the name for reference for you to know what you're doing. So we can say test, right? You can change more stuff like the ticker, whatever. But for now, we are okay because we are not going to run DNS right now. I mean, on this test. If you want to, of course, you will have to set up everything properly. Another thing important in this case is the backup ratio. You take your system as it is now, you make a backup, and you shut it down, and then you do something like this. You create a new repository if you want, a new clone of the repository, and you prepare everything, and you let the new deployment to take, for example, the backup you produced. So you are starting from a node that is already in sync, and that's, I mean, this is something that you can do. It's a suggestion on how you can deal with this. Um, okay, so now I'm pointing um, to the backup files, and that's it. I have the env ready. Nothing else has to be changed because you have pulled the latest .env example. That's important.
But
The
Adriano,
other
the backup
missing,
the backup thing you need to do from the interface, right? That's not automatic.
I'm doing this like this because it's a bit special what we are doing here. We are updating, but yeah, Martin, maybe, I mean, we will have to, if it were everything guided through the from the menu. Of course, some things you will have still to do, like upload
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah. But
file.
you need to do the backup and the restore from the menu, not from this. This doesn't do anything.
Okay, yes, I did. Yes, the backup. Yeah. Okay, the other thing missing is the SSL if you are using this, because I'm using it. Yes, so I will copy out on my former SSL uh, directory, and I will paste it here on config, on the new config. So with the SSL, right, this file with the SSL and the .env, I'm ready for testing this new branch. I've changed this, so no collisions, and in theory, I'm ready to go. So if now I go here, once again, this will be very slow.
Nothing changes in the SSL file,
No,
right?
exactly. You can keep
All right.
it. You can keep it. So scripts done one is the first time on this install. So it will try to update. There is a trick you can use to avoid this, but um,
What command was just ran?
Dandoman, the
The dando.sh.
yes,
All right, thank you.
the script. Yeah, as you can see now. But it was the first time I was running it on that directory, so it thought it had to install some stuff. Okay, so as you can see, I changed the name, so you can see it here. I changed the name of the project, and you can check it here. Before starting everything, you can check that you have the this suffix here. And okay, now if I go to Docker start, it will start. Of course, it has to pull images or whatever. In this case, it's building. Remember that there are some images that has to be built. Because there are some patches or stuff that needs to be added or plugins. Well, from now on, it's a bit boring. There is nothing else very important to do. The other thing to do is you start it, you wait. This is a bit stupid, but makes sense. Wait some minutes for the system to start syncing from scratch. It's okay, and to prepare the database and everything. And after some minutes took place, then go to setup and to full restore, right? Because you can do it immediately, but just in cases. And then you do full restore, and that's it. There is this node IPC volume that sometimes it's not backed up or whatever, and it takes some time to be created, and depends on the node. This is the reason maybe you can wait a bit. But basically, that's it. You click restore, and you will copy the same situation where you were at, but you are leveraging now on the update on the branch. You are having the latest of um, of Dandelion Light, and that's it, guys.
So
That's it.
full restore uses your previous backup.
Yep, yep. And because you have just made that backup, you are continuing actually almost in sync. Maybe you will be missing some minutes, but that's not important. So that's it. And this way you can update always. You can always update um, your Dandelion Light install. Of course, then you have to do run on system start, whatever. But keep in mind something. Here we are um, creating a concurrent deployment, a different deployment with this different name. Now imagine that you want to overwrite, update or overwrite your former deployment. You do the backup just in case everything goes to hell. You do the backup, and you can back up your previous directory. For example, imagine that it was this one. You make a copy, rename it, whatever, just in cases. And the thing is that then, hey Newman, welcome.
Hey, thanks.
Hey,
So then If you want to overwrite, not do a concurrent install for testing or whatever. If you want to overwrite, you don't change the project name and you don't change the offset, or anything. You don't change almost anything on the .m. You just stop the previous service, you make the backup, you back up your directory, and you create this new clone with the same name of the directory of your former directory, right? And then you don't restore the backup or anything. You just make a Docker run, and that's it. That's how you can update your system, having a backup just in cases, and updating everything from scratch, from zero, without messing with branches, with Git, with any inconsistency regarding, local or remote stuff. So if you change these two things, you are making a concurrent setup and the directory, right? The
Yep.
name of the if you don't change the name of the directory, for example, if you have configured the thing to run on system boot, everything will keep working. And if you don't change this, you can still use your old volumes, right? So you don't have to do anything. You just have to update and do Docker start, and you have update your dandelion light. That's how you can quickly and cleanly update dandelion light, having a backup just in cases everything goes to hell and you want to be sure. So the trick
But
is changing or not changing these three things: the project name, the offset, and the path, right? The name or the path of your deployment. That's it. If you keep the three things, or you change the three things, or you are overwriting, or you are creating a concurrent or different independent deployment, right?
so
Like here, I have a trillion, as you can see.
so I have a question about this. So I have Nginx on mine, or Nginx, whatever you want to call it, on mine. Like Martin helped me set that up. So somewhere in here, I'm going to need to figure out that in the duck DNS or the DNS issue, because in essence, I don't like each node that's being ran, or each
No,
instance that's
no,
being ran, requires its own path,
it's
right?
independent. It's independent.
Right, right. But I'm talking about to be able to access it from the outside. I can access it locally, of course, but accessing it
Ratio,
outside using DNS is
ratio.
that's why I don't have preprod running,
But if you keep the port
or
numbers,
accessible. I mean,
if you keep this, the offset, right?
yeah.
Imagine you, instead of creating a concurrent deployment, you decide to replace the legacy install you have. So you make a backup, you rename your legacy deployment as backup or .old, whatever. You make a git clone and you keep the same name as the name of the directory you had before. You keep the same offset and the same project name. Of course, you made a backup before, as I told you, and everything will look exactly the same for any other dependency or thing that was relying on your former setup. So your Nginx setup or whatever will keep pointing to the right ports and everything. And for you, but especially for Martin or for anyone testing, uh, if you go to here down below, if you go to a proxy port, this is the port of a proxy. So if if I copy this, right, and I put on VS Code, I go to ports, I say add port, and I put the the port numbers of a proxy plus the prefix or suffix, whatever, in this case suffix, of the port offset. that it was in this case, which number? Two or three? I forgot.
Three. Offset was three.
Okay, three. Thanks. If you do this on VS Code, that's it. That's it. You can just grab this thing here, where I can copy. Uh, Copy. You can go to your browser from this. Sorry, it's remember that we are using SSL, so it's HTTPS. Because we are having the self-signed certificate issue here, we will have to say in this case, okay, yes, I accept the risk and continue. And you don't have to mess with a lot of stuff to just test this. You have it available on your browser, locally in your working setup. And this is remote. This is connecting is a tunnel through VS Code using VS Code. So I am connecting locally here from here to the actual server that is somewhere else. So for testing, this is very quick. You don't have to start messing with DNS, with changing anything you have. You can just test very quickly this way. And in this case, we can go to Mark II. This will fail, but you have to go to GraphQL. Maybe I will change the path. And this is working already. Voila. That's it. And you can change to dark. Please do it. It's beautiful. I hate the light mode. It burned my brain. You can do query, for example, you can do Cardano DB meta. And you can say sync percentage. And this will tell this, which something is weird. Something weird. Are you sure it was free? The offset?
Yes. Yep.
Well, I maybe mixed something
You're
up.
overwriting a different network. You already had three, maybe.
Yeah, whatever. But trust me, double check on your side.
Your server is now crashing.
No, no, maybe maybe a funny thing that could be happening is that it's so early that the tip information is wrong and we're not knowing, the highest tip
Yeah,
yet.
I don't know.
Let me check. Let me check. Let's say Docker compose logs. No.
I think you would need to check all the other end files to see if you already used three in another one.
This is where things get interesting.
Hey Newman, I think we're on a wrong time in the game changer agenda because we start at 2 UTC. Is that why you're late on the meeting, or is it just you have other
No,
things?
no, I wanted to come in because I had such a good time last time, and I wanted to, but I got distracted on this drep bot, Discord bot. Um, but I did want to just ask, like, hey, is there anything you need from me or Harsha or any of the sort of Gimbal Labs folks? And to invite you to come in, at least you could just visit on Thursday, even if it's just to check in and say, hey, this is what's going on, or
I
if there's
I
anything we need from you.
I wanted to, but it was
Yeah,
so busy with the stuff we were doing. I expect to be there Thursday. Coming Thursday, I want to be there.
yeah. And if you just come in to check in, and the question I want to ask is, would it help you to put this meeting on the Gimbal Labs calendar. So it's like gimballabs.com
It's
calendar.
it should be, but it's on the wrong time.
Oh, well, let's get all that fixed. If I'll send you a note and we can get that fixed. I feel like it's not on there, but anyway, that's all I wanted to come in and just say, hey, look, I'm available for support, whatever you need from Gimbal Labs. We're happy that you're here.
Maybe
Newman,
maybe
hey, thank you,
expired.
thank you, thank you.
Yeah, man.
We have been super busy, as you can see. This what you're looking at, it has driving us crazy these last months and
Wonderful.
this upcoming month. But we owe you guys a visit. We know that. It's just
No, no, it's not like that or anything. On
we would
on
like.
at the last Thursday of the month is when, like all like in progress projects are welcome to come in and we give you more time. Normal meetings are just for like proposal writing and etc. We want to keep writing focus on proposals that need consent. So that'll be the focus on a normal Thursday, but on the last Thursday, that's the time. That being said, when you could just come in and just say, hey, we just want to let you know, or if there's anything that you need from us, you can come to those meetings and say, hey, I need this. That's that type of thing.
Thank you, really, once again.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
yeah,
checking in, Newman. It's good
yeah,
to have you.
yeah, man, yeah. I love this project.
Thank you, thank
You
you.
should
But
try.
guys,
You
just
should
in
try
case is
Dandelion, man. It's especially maybe wait a couple of weeks, but in a few weeks you really should try it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. If Scott's into it, I'm into it. He'll give me the straight dope. He doesn't mess around.
For most of the Gimba veterans, like everybody,
Yeah.
I mean, regarding starting very early, yeah, hear what Martin is saying. Yes, we have very nice news for everybody, not only devs, also students. We are trying
Yeah.
to give life back to something that was dying, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, looking at the milestones and the project, it looks like stuff is going along. So yeah, um, I appreciate the 241 changes over in your GitHub.
It's no joke, this project. No.
Yeah, man.
It's a lot, but yeah, that's well, it's, I mean, just spread the word. Hopefully, you have voted for us.
Oh,
Probably
definitely,
with
definitely.
Catalyst.
No, no, no.
GraphQL. I mean, you know Cardano GraphQL, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay, we were experiencing so much issues with that deployment, with that server. Sorry, all these
Yeah.
late years, especially because Cardano has grown so much, and it's a legacy API. It's an API that
That's
existed.
right.
So we are writing it from scratch to make it perform better, and it has
Oh,
been a huge effort. So yeah, would be great.
perfect. Perfect.
Any support. It's very needed. We are
Yeah.
very tired.
Well, Fund 15 will be right. Like it's basically, it's like they're stacking them in. So I definitely think we're getting into the habit now. And so, yeah, that might be, if you don't get through in this one, we've always got the next one coming right behind it.
As we see it now,
Thank
we
you.
Yeah.
have we didn't make it. This one.
We,
Uh,
we
Based on the
so
thing. Yeah.
make it. Yeah.
Well, there's probably some awareness that we can do a little, like get it more out there and whatnot. All right, but I know that we're coming to the end of the meeting, but so yeah, I just wanted to pop in.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you. Thank
You
you.
got it. All right.
Always,
See you later.
always welcome.
Oh,
Always.
thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. Because I did. I was just like, well, I don't want to pop in and be able, but I am. My brain is like absolutely at the crusty. It's like there's like crispy edges on it. It needs to come out of the oven. So I'm gonna go get some fresh air, touch some grass.
No worries. No worries.
All right. Bye, y'all. Thanks.
Bye bye.
Ciao.
Bye bye.
Okay, that was nice. Um, guys,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you succeeded in completing this thing, right?
yes, I mean it's I don't know exactly what happened. I will have to double check. But basically, if you follow the steps and you, especially you do